Hello everyone and welcome to this video. My name is Christina Aroche and I am the Archangel channel. And in today's video, I have a special topic that I'm bringing to you. And what we're going to talk about is the Divine Sophia energy, and specifically who she is, how she's here to support you, how you can begin connecting to her beautiful, magnificent presence. And I'm so excited to share this because in recent months, the Divine Sophia energy has been coming forward more and more and more and more and more. And you may have heard the Divine Sophia before, or maybe this is your first time hearing about this divine being. And in either case, I'm going to first share about who she is, her energy, and how she is here to support us. And at the end of this video, I'm going to do a little guided connection so that you can feel her presence in your everyday life and feel how she is here to support you, support all of us on this journey. So first of all, the first question is, who is the Divine Sophia? And the way that I feel her energy, first of all, is that she is this all-encompassing energy. So I can't necessarily classify her as an angelic being because that feels like not the whole truth, not everything about who she is, right? I can't classify her as a specific celestial being or a spirit guide or this or that because she's all encompassing. And really what this leads to is this understanding that she is the divine feminine aspect of source, right? The same way how we think of source or the universe or God, like how that energy is just all encompassing. It exists in everything, within everything and everyone. And so the Divine Sophia is really the representation of the divine feminine aspect of source energy. And so the reason why this is so important and why it's coming through so powerfully and even more so in recent times is because there is this rise of divine feminine energy that is happening and that is meant to happen in this world. Now, the divine feminine energy is something that exists within all of us. Every being, every spiritual being has both the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And so something that's coming forward is this rise of the divine feminine within the collective to understand the power, the love, the nurturing, the connection that exists with the divine feminine. Okay, so the Divine Sophia is coming forward to help awaken that aspect within us, to help awaken that aspect within the collective, and to help us to shift from this very strongly masculine driven way of being to bringing more of a balance with between the divine masculine and the divine feminine, right? So this isn't something that's like the divine feminine is coming over to overthrow the masculine or anything like that. It's something where it's the divine feminine must rise and must come forward and must be more present and we must become more aware of it in order to bring balance to these two divine, beautiful, powerful energies that we all hold, okay? And so this is the process that we are working through. This is why the Divine Sophia is coming forward more and more and more and more and more. It's because she is helping us to awaken to this aspect within ourselves, to the healing that is available when we do this, to the connection, to the love, to the nurturing, to the support, so that we can rise, so that we can be and live in our fullest and greatest potential, okay? Now, when it comes to connecting with the Divine Sophia, it's really interesting because she is more of an energy that's like, she's in everything in a way. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily as direct like we would think with the angels. So for example, when I talk about the Archangels, I say, we call on Archangel Gabriel and he steps forward and it's like Archangel Gabriel is here, right? Or whatever, any of the Archangels. And although we can do that, we can call on the Divine Sophia and she can come forward, her energy feels more like it is embedded within everything. So it's bringing forward the awareness of the presence of Divine Sophia that is already there. So it's less of that kind of interaction, like this is a specific being that's coming forward and this is what they're saying to me or this is how they're guiding me. And it's more of this embodied energy that exists already. And it's a matter of us just being aware of it and tapping into it rather than we have to call it forward so that it can come. Do you know what I mean? So that's the big difference here, is that the Divine Sophia's energy, her presence, is already here. And it's just a matter of calling upon her presence to be felt, to become more aware, to allow it to lead, because it's already there, it's ready to lead us. It's just a matter of us actually opening up to that and becoming aware of that. Okay, so that's a really huge aspect and difference between the Divine Sophia and what I typically talk about when it comes to the archangels. Now, my experience with the Divine Sophia has been really a lot with regards to healings that I do and her presence. Like, she often comes forward in healing, in journeys that I guide. And it's the same thing. It's like her energy is there. It's presence. She's holding space. She's making herself known. She's holding that energy, holding the container, holding the space for us, you know, and that's her role. She's there as the presence, and it's like in her presence, we naturally begin to bring forward this divine feminine energy. So in your day-to-day connection, this is going to be a huge thing for you to really lean in and feel her and call on her presence and feel how it's already there. It's just a matter of it coming to the forefront, right? So this is the practice, is that you feel her presence, you call on her presence, and it comes to the forefront, and then from there it leads you, it guides you. Okay. The other thing that can be really, really powerful in terms of really feeling her presence is when we do any type of like sacred ritual or sacred healing, or just like a sacred connection, you know what I mean? Being very intentional. So for example, you may want to light a candle, right? It can be super simple. It doesn't have to be any complex ritual or complex thing. It's just something where you really are honoring the sacredness of this connection and the sacredness of this energy. So lighting a candle or having a set of flowers, right? That kind of like holds that sacred intention and connection. Another example is that you can have certain crystals, arrange your crystals in a certain way that helps to really just honor that sacred energy. So it's whatever you feel called. There's no specific, like, this is what you need to do in order to be able to call on her presence. It's more of what feels sacred to you, what feels special to you, in what way, what do you feel called to honor this energy and honor this presence to come forward in your life. So those are the questions that you want to ask yourself. And then again, like I said, it's just a matter of calling on the presence and feeling her. It's like she's embodied within all living things. So it's just a matter of allowing and intentionalizing for that energy to come forward, and then feeling her presence and knowing that she is here in her nurturing, loving, caring, divine energy. And through this process, it's supporting us with our connection to our divine feminine, to who we are, that magic, that power, that creative potential that we hold in connection to the divine feminine energy. Okay, and in the whole divine feminine aspect, that's a video for another day. I can go into so many things when it comes to the divine feminine, but this is a really great start for you to connect with the Divine Sophia and really lean into her, to call on her to support you with this aspect of your journey. So what I want to do now is just, again, with you together now, call on her presence so that you can feel her energy. You can feel her coming forward and being with you, surrounding you, and just kind of getting familiar with what this feels like. Okay, so what you can do right now is you can close your eyes, just sitting comfortably, closing your eyes, getting tuned in with yourself. And as you're tuning into your body, I'm going to ask you to also tune into your breath, tune into your inhale and your exhale, and just feeling yourself connecting to this flow of energy within your body. Just getting centered here, coming into this place of balance within yourself. And so as you are here, I'm going to call on the Divine Sophia now to come forward in her beautiful, magnificent presence. And you may feel it's like almost like a part of you, or from within you or around you, this energy starts to form. And it's like the energy starts to form and gets more concentrated, gets more focused. And as we connect and feel this presence, the Divine Sophia makes herself known to you. And just noticing what her energy feels like for you. It may just feel like this beautiful, bright light. It might be swirling, it might be just this magnificent presence in front of you. Feeling her love, her nurturing energy, her support, her wisdom, her power, and noticing how she brings out those same qualities from within you. She is showing you the power of who you are, your divine potential, and the frequency that you hold. And as you feel this energy and you feel this connection, breathing this in, feeling this magnificent presence, and just taking a few moments here to just be with this energy, be with this presence, be with this divine light. And then as you feel this energy, just like how she came forward in this concentrated form, you'll feel how her presence and her energy begins to kind of expand back into all living things, into all of the energy all around you, the presence here all around you. And then whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes and just feel yourself connecting back to this present moment. Feel yourself being here right now. And as you are here, welcome back. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Let me know what this felt like for you. How did the Divine Sophia come forward for you? How did she feel? What was your experience like? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love, 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 love to hear it. And if you have any questions about the Divine Sophia or about this connection, you can also leave that in the comments below, and I will be back to answer you in the comments. And so as we end this video today, if you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up. If you know anyone who needs this connection or to learn more about the Divine Sophia, please feel free to share this video with them. And then of course, if you are not subscribed to this channel, definitely subscribe, because every single week we share the weekly angel message, informational videos, all of the things to support you on your journey of spiritual growth and connection. And so with that, I am sending you so much love, so many angel blessings, and so much gratitude for being here and being a part of this journey together. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.